Hey everyone, welcome to Homeschool. And we are with the last part on a chapter, light, reflection and refraction. See, we have covered all the concept of reflection, reflection in case of spherical mirrors, concept of refraction, refraction in case of spherical lenses, power of lenses. All the concept which is there in a chapter is completed. If you want to watch all those videos, you can just go to the link that is provided in the description. And in today's video, we are exclusively dealing with the numericals on a light chapter. Okay, especially you will have certain numericals on the mirror formula as well as the lens formula, right? They will ask you the nature of image, or they will ask you the image distance, that is image position, or they will ask you size of the image, or they would ask you the magnification, right, in case of mirrors and lenses also. And these questions we are dealing in this particular video, and especially we are covering all NCERT exercise questions. So whatever questions are there on mirrors and lenses, like using mirror formula, what numericals, what model of numericals that can be asked in the examination is covered mainly, right? Say focusing on all NCERT exercise questions. Okay, coming to the first question that I am doing, one of the NCERT exercise question. Carefully read the question. An object 5 centimeter in length is held 25 centimeter away from a converging lens of focal length 10 centimeter. Draw the ray diagram and you should find the position, size, nature, right? Yeah, these are the three things you need to find out. Okay, you need to draw the ray diagram, then find the position of the image. You have to find the nature of the image. Nature in the sense what, guys? You should say whether the image is real inverted or virtual erect. Okay, that is what we mean by nature here. And also, we need to find the size of the image. Okay, that means height of the image you need to find out. Carefully listen here. Whenever they ask you to find the size of the image, it is nothing but height of image you should find out. Okay, anyway, this type of a question we have already seen in the previous videos. Anyway, since it's there in the NCERT exercise, I am trying to do this problem now. Clear? Fine. And let us list out what information is given here. Okay, so let us write given information. What is the given information? Object of 5 centimeter in length. That means HO. HO is nothing but height of object. What is HO? Height of object is given. How much? It is, 5 centimeter. And this object is held 25 centimeter away from the converging lens. Clear? So, what else is given here? U value. What do you mean by U? Object distance. U is nothing but object distance is given. How much? It is 25 centimeter. Careful with the sign. What is the sign that you can give for object distance? Object distance is always given with a negative sign, because in the sign convention we have studied what sign to be given for what measurement, right? So you can watch that sign convention video, so you will come to know why I have given a negative sign. Whether it is a convex lens or concave lens, object distance is always with a negative sign. Okay, because the object is placed in the negative x-axis side. Okay, fine. And what type of lens it is? Definitely, they said it is a converging lens. So, converging of light rays is taking place in this particular lens. And can you able to tell me what lens is called a converging lens? Convex lens, isn't it? Fine. And next, what is the thing they have given here? Focal length, that is f value they have given. Can you tell me what is the f value? That is f value is equal to 10 centimeter. Very important thing is, what sign do you give for the focal length of convex lens? It's a positive sign, yes or no? So you call it as plus 10 centimeter, because the focal length of right side of a lens is what we consider. So right side, whatever measurements that you do, you consider it with a positive sign, right? So all of the sign convention I'm not going to explain here since it's already over. Just one brief idea I'm giving you. Say it is plus 10 centimeter. Okay, fine. And what they are asking you to calculate, V value they are asking you to calculate. What is V here? V is nothing but image distance. Image distance they are asking, and then height of the image, that is HI they are asking. So these are the two things we have to calculate and show. One is image distance, other one is height of the image. And next is, they are also asking you to draw the ray diagram. Okay, and to draw the ray diagram, we no need to calculate V and HI and then show the ray diagram. Logically we can finish off drawing a ray diagram also. I will show it how, right? If you know the concept, that is more than enough. So this is our convex lens, right? And this is our principal focus. And let this be f1, and this is our 2f1, right? And this is f2, this is 2f2. Tell me, what is the value of focal length? Focal length value is, 10 centimeter. So this value is 10 centimeter. What is focal length? Distance between optical center and f, that is principal focus. So this is 10 centimeter. Right, and this side also, this is also a focal length. Whatever distance you have this side also you will have the same distance. So this side also 10 centimeter only. So where do you keep your object? Obviously this side, right? Left side of a lens will have an object, not this side. You keep your object this side. See, if this distance is 10 centimeter, tell me what about this distance? That will be 20 centimeter, right? That will be 20 centimeter, because this distance is equal to this distance. So this distance is double to this distance. If this is 10, then this much will be 20. That is the distance between O and 2F1. This is like center of curvature, right? So center of curvature is double to focal length. Focal length is 10. So double value is 20. Fine. And observe here, where did they keep their object? Their object have been kept where? 25 centimeters away. 25 centimeter away from the converging lens. That means they kept their object behind 2F1. Isn't it? Say this much is the 20 centimeter. Behind, 25 means somewhere behind 2F1 they kept their object. And now remember the cases of convex lens, guys. Whenever an object is kept behind 2F1, where do you get an image? Definitely image is obtained between F2 and 2F2, right? And let us draw it now. Let me take an incident ray. First incident ray I am taking parallel to the principal axis. So definitely it will pass through F2, that is focus point. And the next incident ray I will take passing it through what? Optical center. So where are they meeting? So whenever an incident ray passes through optical center, no refraction takes place. It goes in a straight line. Okay, now these are our lines this side. Okay, refracted rays, wherever they meet, their image actually forms, right? So this is where they are meeting. So you get your inverted from the principal axis to the point. If you draw, this is how inverted arrow mark you get. Okay, say this is your ray diagram. Over. It's not that we have to calculate V value and then mark the position of V and then guess how to draw a ray diagram. All that is not required. The moment you know the value of focal length, if you know where is object kept, it's enough to draw. That information is enough to draw a ray diagram. Clear? Fine. And from this, roughly we got to know position of image. Roughly, we are not giving an exact number, but roughly we can come to know what is the position of image. It is between f2 and 2f2, isn't it? Then definitely your value actually lies between 10 and 20. Even this distance is 20. This is also center of curvature. When this side center of curvature and optical center point distance is 20, then this side also it will be 20. Your image is between f2 and 2f2. That means your value will be lying between 10 and 20. Okay, roughly you can guess the image distance, exact image distance. Okay, anyway, let us calculate that. No need to worry. And can you able to guess the answer for this question? That is, they asked you to find the nature, no? Yes, ray diagram we have drawn. So we can easily say that the nature is real image and inverted image. Wherever inverted image is there, that will be a real image. So answer for one question is over. Nature is real and inverted image. Okay. So now the thing is, we have to calculate what is that? The value of V. So how do we calculate? By using a lens formula. So what is a lens formula here? What is lens formula? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. What do you have to calculate? 1 by V we have to calculate. So rearrange the formula. 1 by F plus 1 by U. Now substitute the values. 1 by F is how much? F is plus 10 centimeter plus 1 by U is minus 25 centimeter. So 10 into 25, just cross multiplication method I am doing. So 10 into 25, that is 250. In the numerator, you will get 25 plus of minus 10, right? Because 10 25s are 250 and 25 10s are 250. So 25 plus minus sign is there, so minus 10. So how much do you get? 25 minus 10 divided by 250 you will get. That is your 1 by V. So 1 by V is equal to 15 divided by 250. Yes or no? 15 divided by 250. So V is equal to 250 divided by 15. Right? So how much do you get here? You will approximately get your V value 16.6 centimeter. You would be getting 16.6 centimeter. Okay. Plus sign or minus sign? See, the V value is a plus sign. Okay. So V value is plus. Definitely. See, where is our image? Image is formed this side. That is the positive x-axis side. Definitely the image distance will have a positive sign, right? So V value we got to know. Over. Then image distance is over. Then what you have to find, guys? Size of the image you have to find, right? And we know the magnification formula, right? M is equal to HI by HO, height of the image divided by height of the object, which magnification formula we also write it as V by U, right? Say, let me take HI by HO is equal to V by U. What I have to find out? HO is given, height of the object is given in a question, right? So HI is equal to V by U into H naught. Okay, substitute the values. V value is how much? Just now we got to know how much? 16.6. U value is how much? Minus 25. Don't forget to take along with the sign. It's minus 25 into height of the object is how much? 5 centimeter. Okay, so how much is the answer you will get? Height of the image. Approximately you will get the answer as, it is a minus sign, right? right? So you will get approximately 3.34 centimeter. We'll be getting 3.34 centimeter. Okay, so here minus sign indicates that it is an inverted image. Okay, inverted image will always have a minus sign. Clear? So this is how you have to calculate, guys. Say you can easily solve the problems on light chapter only when you know the concept, only when you have the entire knowledge on science, and when you have a knowledge of ray diagrams, only then you can do these problems. Otherwise, it's not possible. Yeah? Let us go for the next question. Coming to the second problem, even this is from NCERT exercise questions. A concave lens of focal length 15 centimeter forms an image 10 centimeter from the lens. Okay. How far is the object placed from the lens? Draw ray diagram. Okay. So here in this time it is a concave lens. Okay. So concave lens. So how do you do a concave lens? So this is what our concave lens. And you know, this is the optical center. This is our F1. This is our 2F1. This is F2. This is 2F2. Isn't it? Okay. So what they have given here, let us write given information now so that we will get more clarity. Focal length is given. F is given how much? 15 centimeter. Can you tell me what sign you have to give for focal length of concave lens? Definitely it is a minus sign, because say F1, this is the focal length we are going to consider, because this side is where the the converging of rays is taking place, right? Actually the rays will diverge, but we extend the lines and we will make them to meet this side. So this is the focus we consider. It's a negative x-axis side, so negative value we will consider for focal length. Okay, what else is given? Image distance forms an image 10 centimeter from the lens they gave. So image distance, this time they have given that is how much guys? 10 centimeter. And what is the sign of V in case of concave? It's also negative, because image is always formed here, because when we drag the refracted rays, they meet up this side, right? So image is formed here. It's a virtual image. Always here virtual images are formed. It's a negative sign. Okay, fine. And what they are asking you, object distance is what they are asking you, and you have to draw the ray diagram also. Okay, so what they have given here, focal length. So this distance they have given you, that is 15 centimeter. Okay, so minus 15 centimeter is this side. And they are asking where is object kept. So that definitely we know object distance, okay, is from here to here. Maybe it may be there at 2F1 or it may be there at F1, wherever it is. Now let us consider our object from that point only exactly, and then draw the ray diagram. Okay, so what you have to calculate here? U value you need to calculate. So what is the formula? Lens formula you have to use. And what is our lens formula? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. So we need to find out 1 by U. So 1 by V minus 1 by F. Just I brought this minus 1 by U this side, and 1 by F I moved that side. Okay. So now substitute the values. What is a V value? Minus 10. Minus of F value is minus 15. Right. So 1 by U is equal to 10 into 15. It is 150. In the numerator, you know, I will take minus 15, right? And minus of minus 10. Minus 10. So it will be 1 by U is equal to minus 15 plus 10 divided by 150. So 1 by U is equal to 5 divided by 150 minus 5 divided by 150. So it is 5 ones are 530, 1 by 30. So U is equal to minus 30 centimeter, guys. Okay. So this is our U. Now this distance is 10, right? That means this exactly at 2f1 they are keeping the object. If the distance between O and F1 is 15, then distance between O and 2F1 is double, no? That is 30 centimeter, right? Because 2F1 is nothing but center of curvature, right? So distance between O and 2F1 is actually radius of curvature. So radius of curvature is always double than the focal length. So this distance is now 30 centimeter, right? This distance. So object is exactly kept at 2f1. Now let us draw the ray diagram. Okay, fine. So let me erase this 15 centimeter and all of that. Not necessary to show actually. Okay, if you want to show, you can show. But here I am just rubbing all this just to avoid messing up with the things. Okay, fine. See, I'll take an incident ray, first incident ray parallel to the principal axis, then it diverts, right? So divergence of a ray takes place, it deflects that way. But if you extend this refracted ray, okay, it appears to pass through F1 focus, okay, and another incident ray straight away I will try to pass it through optical center, so it goes in a straight line. So where are these two rays are meeting? These two rays are meeting here. So this is my image. Okay, so what is image position? Optical center and F1. Okay, it's a virtual image. Always in a concave lens, virtual images are formed. Like virtual image in the sense, the image that is formed wherever object is kept. Okay, the side where object is kept. Fine. Say this is what the problem. We have drawn a ray diagram and we have also shown the object distance. That's what they asked in the question. If they have asked the nature of image, then what is the nature, guys? It is virtual and erect image. Okay, so this is a nature of image. Clear? So that's all about this question. Let us go for the next question. Coming to the next problem, guys, it's about a mirror now. See, the two problems we have seen on lenses. One was on convex lens, the other one was on concave lens. Now we are coming to the problems of mirrors. Okay, even this is a NCERT exercise question. An object 5 centimeter in length. Okay, so that means let me write height of the object is given, that is 5 centimeter. Is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter in front of a convex mirror. Okay, so where is the object placed? Object distance u is equal to 20 centimeter. Object distance is always minus. Okay, the radius of curvature is given, guys. R is given, that is 30 centimeter. Okay, when R is given, can't you find out focal length? So F is equal to, what is that? R by 2, right? So F is equal to 30 by 2. So how much? 1s are 5s are, right? F is equal to 15 you will get, right? 15 centimeter. And for the convex mirror, what is the value of F? Is it a positive value or a negative value? Okay, let me draw a convex lens. Okay, say this is our convex lens. This is pole, right? This is principal axis. Our focal length, that is our focus point as well as center of curvature is coming this side. Okay, say this is a positive x-axis and this is a negative x-axis, right? So our focal length is positive value, so it is plus 15 centimeter. Okay, and now let us first logically find out where is image formed. Yes, they are asking what? They are asking position of the image, exactly at what distance image is formed. They are asking nature and they are asking size of the image, that means HI value they are asking. Okay, so this is a question. Fine, roughly let us try to predict where can image be formed here. So the focal length, right? So this distance is 15 centimeter, right? And if this distance is 15 centimeter, what about object distance? Object distance is 20. Right, so object distance you will keep here somewhere at 20 centimeter, right? That means like, you are keeping your object right in front of a mirror, right? Say here in case of convex lens you have two cases. One is when you keep object at infinity. When you keep object at infinity, image is exactly formed at focus. When you keep object near the mirror, image is formed between P and F. Okay, you keep it little near or you keep it little far, wherever you keep the object. But if it is not infinity, if not infinity, any other position your object is there, then where is your image forms? Always between P and F. That means your answer is there in between 15. Okay, you get your answer in between 15. This is how you can guess actually. This guesswork is also important, and this will help to solve MCQs easily. Okay, say for example, in the MCQ they have given 8 centimeter, 16 centimeter, 20 centimeter and 25 centimeter. Which option do you select? Your answer definitely is there between pole and focus. That means pole and focus point, what is the distance? Focal length, that is 15 centimeter. Your answer will be within 15. So which value is there within 15? 8. So you no need to calculate. Blindly you can say your answer is 8 centimeter. That's the correct answer, right? So if you know a concept, logically you can guess where exactly the image is getting formed. Okay, fine. And now since they are asking exact distance, you can't say it is in between 15. You have to calculate, right? So what you have to calculate? V is what you have to calculate, and also height of the image you should calculate. Yeah, so let us calculate with the help of mirror formula here. So which formula we are using? Mirror formula. So what is our mirror formula? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. So what they are asking? V, right? So 1 by V is equal to, you would get 1 by F minus 1 by U. Right? So substitute the value here. 1 by F. F value is how much? 15 centimeter minus U value is how much? U is minus 20 centimeter. Right? So that is your 1 by V. So 15 into 20, that is 300. In the numerator, you will take 20 minus of minus 15. Right? So 1 by V is equal to 20 minus into minus plus 20 plus 15, that is 35, right? 35 divided by 300. So V is equal to 300 divided by 35. So you get your V value approximately 8.5 centimeter. Okay, see V value how much you got? I told you your image is between P and F. Right? So P and F value is 15. Within 15 I said you will get your value. You got your 8.5. Okay, so here is what your image is getting formed. So next thing is you have to calculate the height of the image. So how do you calculate height of the image? We know the magnification formula, HI divided by HO, which is also equal to, here in case of minus V by U, right? Say rearrange this formula. HI is equal to, I can say, minus V by U into HO. Right? So HI is equal to minus V. V is how much? Just now we calculated 8.5. U is how much? Minus 20. So height of the object is given, that is 5 centimeter. Right? So 5 ones are 5 fours are 20. Right? So 4 ones are 4 2s are 8, 2.1. This minus gets cancelled. So HI is equal to 2.1 centimeter you get. Okay. See here, object is 5 centimeter, but the image is just 2 centimeter. Definitely in case of convex, we get diminished images. Yes or no? Say this is how you have to calculate the problem. Okay. See, and you got height of the image, positive thing, 2.1. Yes or no? Say image is upright, that shows that image is erect. Okay. Whenever you get a positive value for image height, it says that it is upright. Whenever you get a negative value, it indicates that it is an inverted image. Okay, so looking at height of the image also, you can able to say the nature of the image. Okay, so what is the nature here? Image is positive means it is upright. Upright, erect images are always virtual. So nature of image is virtual and erect. Okay, so this is our problem. Let us see one more problem. Coming to the fourth question, read the question carefully. An object of size 7 centimeter is placed at 20 centimeter in front of a concave mirror. It's a concave mirror. Okay, so concave mirror, right? So this is our concave mirror. Okay, where this is a pole, right? And here you have a focus and here you have a center of curvature. Clear? Fine. So object of size 7 centimeter, that means HO, height of the object is given 7 centimeter. And that object is placed at a distance of 27 centimeter. That is U is equal to minus 27 centimeter. Okay. And of the focal length 18 centimeter, F is equal to 18 centimeter. Can you tell me what is the sign for focal length? See, in a concave mirror, focal length is placed in the negative x-axis side. So focal length has to be taken with negative sign. It's minus 18 centimeter now. Clear? What they are asking, at what distance from the mirror, should a screen be placed? Wherever image is formed, it is shown clearly in a screen, right? So indirectly they are asking you, where is image forming? Where we have to keep the screen, in the sense what? Where is image forming? That's what they are asking you. Image position they are asking, right? So V is the one they are asking. And also they are asking you size of image, that is HI they are asking, and they are also asking you the nature of image. Nature in the sense whether it is inverted or erect. Okay, fine. So first let us find out what is our image distance. Okay, consider the mirror formula. So what is that? 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. So what are they asking? 1 by V they are asking. So it is 1 by F minus 1 by U. Okay, so 1 by V is equal to, substitute the value. So 1 by F is minus 18. Okay, minus of U. U is minus 27. Okay, so 18 into 27, it is 486. Right, so 1 by V is equal to 486 in the denominator, and in the numerator it is minus 27 minus of minus 18. Right, so 1 by V is equal to minus 27, minus into minus plus, so plus 18 divided by 486. So you get 27 minus 18 is how much? 9, right? So 1 by V is equal to minus 9 by 486. Clear? So how much do you get? 9 ones are, and then 9 fives are, right? And 9 fives are 45, and here 3, so 4s are. So 1 by 54. But V is equal to minus 1 by V is equal to minus 1 by 54. So V is equal to minus 54 centimeter. Okay, looking at the value of V, can you able to tell the nature of image? V is minus in the sense V has formed this side. Okay, so in case of concave, if the image is formed in a side where object is kept, it's a real image, right? So from this value we can come to know the nature of image. Nature of image is real. And now let us find what? HI, that is height of the image. Okay, HI we have to find. We all know the magnification formula, that is HI by HO is equal to minus V by U, right? See, I can rearrange the formula. HI is equal to minus V by U into HO. So minus V. V is how much? Just now we found, that is minus 34. Minus is for the formula. V value is minus 54. So don't forget to consider this sign. If you forget to consider, you will end up in getting wrong answer. Okay. Divided by, what is u minus 27 into height of the object is 7, right? See, 27 ones are 27 twos are 54, and this minus gets cancelled. This minus is there as it is. So your answer is 7 into 2, 14, minus 14 centimeter your height of the image. Okay, see, height of the object is 7 centimeter, guys, but height of the image is double than that, that is 14 centimeter. Okay, see, this is height of the object. Height of the image is inverted, that's why you have the negative sign. I told you, no, if height of the image is negative, it implies that the image is inverted, right? If height of the image is positive, then it implies that the image is erect. If something is inverted, that's a real image. If something is erect, then that is a virtual image. So looking at the sign of height of the image, you can find out whether it is inverted image or erect image. Okay, so these are the different models, different types of questions that can be asked in the board examination about the lenses and mirrors. Now let us take one homework question. Students, this is your homework question. Let me read out the question for you. An object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter. Object distance is given and it's a convex mirror. Of focal length 15 centimeter. Find position, that is image position you have to find out, and also find the nature of image. Nature you have to tell whether it is virtual, erect or real inverted. Okay, so with this I am completing the video, and if you have any doubt on any exercise question or in text question, you can post it in a comment. I will give you the answer. Not only the textbook questions, any question, if you find a difficulty with any of the previous year board questions, that also you can post it. I will give you the best answer in a best way. Clear? Fine. And you know, in a chapter, all in text questions actually covered in the various videos that I have done so far. Okay, when I explained the concept, after that I have done few problems. Those were actually your in-text questions. So I have completed almost all your in-text and exercise questions. Most of the questions were covered in all the videos. So you can refer them. And if you have any doubt regarding the chapter, you can post in a comment box. Okay, I am always ready to give answers for you. And do subscribe our channel to learn the concepts in the easiest way and in a detailed way. See you with the next chapter. Thank you so much.